Hello friends, it's Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. The focus of my channel is keto for carboholics, and if you don't know what that is, that's basically for those of us who want to live a ketogenic lifestyle, maybe not all the way to carnivore, but aren't able to moderate with things like keto treats and other things like that. So that's the focus of my channel. I try to check in with you at least once a week to update you on my progress. And I have a few of the things that I'd like to share with you today. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. Today is Saturday, which means that it's a weekly check-in day for me. I'm going to check in with you, let you know how things are going on the goals that I've set for myself, and my progress on my relationship with Earth's gravity, and then I have a topic for the day that I wanted to discuss with you guys. First, my goals for this week. My goals have been pretty much the same for the last couple of months, which is first, nutrition-wise, to eat 1 or 2 keto meals a day to limit and or eliminate my keto snacking. My second goal is related to exercise, which is to continue to get my daily rucks in with my dogs and also to get my DDPY workouts in every day. This week has been really good. I will say that last Sunday, on Father's Day, we did have a keto treat, and it really worked out really well. We made it, we had it. I had a couple of pieces of, we made a keto version of scotcheroos. There's a really good recipe for that. It has, instead of Rice Krispies, of course, it's got, I want to say pork panko and some shaved coconut is the kind of the binder, along with the peanut butter and, of course, a stevia sweetened chocolate on top. And it was really good. But one of the things that my wife and I did was I enjoyed that on Father's Day, and then immediately we cut up the rest of the bars and we put them in the freezer. And so that way, rather than eating a whole pan of bars, which is what I have tended to do in the past, I had a couple of bars, and that was it. Before I get too far into things, you may notice the background here is a little bit different, and it's going to hopefully get a little bit better as the next week or so goes on. We have made a change in our house in the rooms. This room used to be my daughter's room, and the room that I used to record in is now my daughter's room, and this is now my wife's sewing room and my recording studio. So you'll notice a different color wall back here. Eventually we're going to have some stuff in this area. Hoping to get kind of a graphic of my logo for Platte River Keto, but working on all that. But just if you notice that it's a different background, I'm not on vacation, I'm not gone anywhere. I am just in a different room that we have just recently painted. So there you go. But sorry for the digressing there. Getting back to the whole keto treats thing. So did have a keto treat on Father's Day. But I did a really good job of limiting myself and getting rid of the extra, which has been a real problem for me. As I mentioned to you guys in the past, I said the focus of my channel is keto for carboholics, and it really is because I have noticed that in the past when I make a keto treat, I eat, a whole, if there are 8 servings, I eat all 8 servings, that kind of thing. And so that's been a real struggle for me. But I did want something, Father's Day was one of those couple of days out of the year that I'm going to do something like that. The next one will probably be, I would say maybe something over the 4th of July, but I don't know. We're going to be out of town visiting my folks and at kind of a impromptu family reunion, so I don't know if we're going to have time to make anything. So I'm doubting that I'm actually going to do a keto treat then, but I will do one for my anniversary, which is in August. So that'll probably be the next one. But other than that, no keto snacking or snacking of any kind this week. Had my meals, and that went really well. I do want to tell you guys something about when I'm doing a better job of focusing on getting those 1 or 2 keto meals a day and nothing beyond that. I noticed that yesterday, my wife and I went to a concert, and the way that the day kind of played out, we got busy working on some things. We were working on still painting these rooms and getting these rooms organized and everything. And we were also doing some work in the yard. We planted a new tree. Long story short, we kind of missed the lunch window. The way that my day usually goes, I don't usually eat breakfast, and my eating window is usually between about noon and about 6. So we missed lunch, and we had gotten to the point where we were going to go to a concert. We were going to leave for the concert a little after 5, and so we ended up kind of eating one meal during the day. And that's one of the things that, as I've gotten, what I will say is back on track for me with the eating 1 or 2 meals a day, is I can actually get away with eating that one meal. Ate pretty good, but ate one meal at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Had a keto version of a pizza, and then had a keto chow shake And that combination was all that I ate for the day. And so basically quit eating at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we went and enjoyed our concert, and it was great. But that's one of the great things that happens when I quit snacking. My body gets used to, okay, we're going to have, all of our nutrition for the day in a short window. And it wasn't hard for me to be at the concert and not eat, basically. So nutrition's been going really well. Exercise has also been going really well. I have been rucking this week with my dogs, which is walking with weight in a backpack. I'm at 30 pounds this week. I'm debating whether or not to go up to 40 pounds next week. I know I had mentioned that I was going to do that, but I've been having a bit of an issue. It's really kind of weird. I don't know if it's a tendon or what it is. I kind of in the back of my knee, almost not in my calf, kind of up by my hamstring, but it kind of like it comes and goes. It's like I've pulled something, but I haven't really pulled it. I can do my exercises still, so I'm a little leery about adding weight to my ruck because I'm not sure if that's maybe what's causing this. I don't know. But rucking has gone really good this week, so I might stick with 30 pounds again this week. We'll just kind of see how I'm feeling. DDPY workouts have been going really well. So overall, things have been really good. I've had a really consistent week, and I'm feeling good. So next is to check my relationship with Earth's gravity. I did that this morning. Last week, 6:15, I was at 341.8. Today, I am at 338.8. So down 3 pounds this week, which is really good. As I mentioned to you guys before, that's kind of how things go. I know we'd love for it to be a straight line down, but it kind of does this, and then it does this, and that sort of thing. So that's just kind of how things go. But really pleased with that. Obviously, very happy about making the progress. I don't do this every week, but just to kind of update you guys overall, July 21st, 2021, I started out at 475.6. So currently at 338.8, I'm down 136.8 pounds overall. So yeah, that's where I started and kind of where I'm at. Which kind of actually leads me into my topic of what I wanted to discuss with you guys today, just for a couple of minutes. And that is it all about weight loss? And the reason that I bring that up, you guys know that the short answer to that, of course, is no, it's not all about weight loss. But the reason I bring that up is I've been listening to a few different keto influencers lately that have been talking about how it's just not about weight loss. And I understand what they're trying to say. And so I'll say that first. And I will also say that not everything from every keto influencer is directed to you. So in this case, it may not be directed towards me. But I did want to share my feelings on this topic because I think that sometimes people, while meaning well, even in the keto space, are a bit insensitive. I would be the best way for me to put it. And what I mean by that is, as I sit there and I look at a keto influencer, tell me that it's not about weight loss. And there they are, maybe not 100% at their goal weight, but maybe they are at their goal weight. They're sitting there at 6 foot tall and 175 pounds, and they're telling me that it's not about weight loss. Guys, I'm 5'9.5", and I still weigh 338.8 pounds. It is about weight loss for me. Now, is it only about weight loss? No, and it definitely isn't only about weight loss. But weight loss is a big deal for me. I still have 138 pounds that I would like to lose. I've lost 136 pounds. So I'm like halfway to my goal. So it really is, to a large degree, currently about weight loss for me. Now, does that mean, and this is where I say that I do understand what the influencers and the people are trying to say. Does that mean that I sacrifice good habits and smart things for weight loss? No. And I've talked to you guys in the past. For those of you who've been members of my channel for a long time, subscribers, I should say. I don't have membership. But for those of you who've been subscribers to my channel for a long time, you know that there have been times along this journey when I've gotten too focused on the number on the scale and I start to do stupid things, like not drinking or not eating the night before I'm going to weigh in. Like, that's dumb. Long-term weight loss and fat loss, which is what I really want, that kind of stuff is dumb. So it is easy to get into your own head as it pertains to weight loss and get focused so hard on that number on the scale that you do stupid things. Like I said, do things like not drinking liquid or, going and exercising a whole bunch extra the morning you're going to weigh in so that you'll lose some extra water weight. Like, that's not really, first of all, it's not sustainable long term. And second of all, it's not really what you want. You don't want to lose water weight. You want to lose fat, right? Um, so that's that side of the argument. But I really wanted to say that I feel like sometimes, and again, prefacing this by saying this may not be directed at me or at somebody else who has a whole bunch of weight to lose, but it's kind of condescending when somebody's like, "It's not about weight loss." So I'm like, "Great, it's not about weight loss for you anymore because you're at your goal weight." And also some of the keto influencers who talk about how they understand how I feel. A person who, at 475 pounds, I was 275 pounds from my goal. And they talk about how they lost 40 pounds and how they got, what a big deal it was and how overweight they were at 40 pounds. And I'm not saying that that's not true for them, but it feels a little insensitive and it's a little. I kind of roll my eyes, to be honest with you, sometimes when I hear that. When they talk about how it's not about weight loss. Like, it's not about weight loss for you. You had 40 pounds you wanted to lose. And sometimes even I hear about, 20 pounds or 10 pounds that somebody wanted to lose. And it's not all about weight loss, but it is sometimes about weight loss. And for those of us who have a significant amount of weight to lose, hearing somebody say that it's not about weight loss, somebody in the keto space, I found that can be a little frustrating to hear, a little eye roll inducing for me, and I feel like they don't understand what it's really like, probably because they don't understand what it's really like to have hundreds of pounds that you need to lose and that you want to lose. So it is sometimes about weight loss. With the caveats that I already mentioned to you guys. It's not all about weight loss. It's not only about weight loss. But my gosh, when you've got 100 pounds, you got 138 pounds you still want to lose, it's somewhat about weight loss. Now, again, I think the point that those people are often trying to make is that if we do the things that we need to be doing, the things that I started this video talking about, if I'm taking care of my nutrition, if I'm focusing on the right things, meat, low carb vegetables, not adding processed food, even if it's got keto on the label, as Dr. Berry likes to say. Keto on the label does not mean keto. If I'm focusing that way on nutrition, if I'm focusing on getting my exercise in, the weight loss will come. And that's true. The weight loss will come. But I keep searching for the right word. That's why I keep coming back to this, I think, guys, is that it feels disingenuous. It feels tone deaf to talk to a community with a lot of people who have a lot of weight that they want to lose and try to tell them that it's not about weight loss. So I think sometimes it is about weight loss. Again, I don't think that should be your why. We've talked about that many times. Seeing a lower number on the scale is not your why. But it's not your why because you need to think a little bit more about what it is that you want to do at a smaller size. But the weight loss is important still. And to those of us who have a lot of weight to lose, it matters. I want to see the lower number on the scale. Now, do I get so wrapped up in that I, can't think straight if I have a week like I did last week where I basically stayed even, lost 0.2 of a pound, gained 0.2 of a pound? No, because I was doing exactly what I wanted to be doing. I was doing the right things. I was focused on the right things. And I had confidence that if I continued to do that, that I would have the success that I ended up having this week and being down another 3 pounds. But that matters and it is important to me. I know that as I lose the weight and as I lose the fat, I'll be able to fit into smaller clothes. I'll be able to do more of the things that I want to do with my family. I'll be able to be around for my wife, around for my kids, around for someday, hopefully, my grandkids. And I will be able to continue to live my life, which is the whole reason that I'm in this journey and on this journey to begin with. So, feel like I got a little jumbled today. I feel like I got a little lost in what I wanted to talk to you about. But I hope that you could get what I was really trying to get at, which is just something I wanted to get off my chest that I've heard, and it's not any one person. So if you guys think that you know which particular influencer I'm talking about that talks about how it's not about weight loss, you're probably wrong, or it's not the only one because it's not just one person. It's been a lot of people who keep talking about how it's not about weight loss, and I'm like, yes and no. It kind of is, because that when you have a huge number you still want to lose, it is about that. Now, I guess I feel like I can't finish this up without saying it's not only about weight loss. It is also about changing my life for the better and coming right back around. That why is not weight loss, but it is sometimes about weight loss. So yeah, that's my thought for the day. Um, Goals for this week are going to be the same as the goals for last week. We're going to continue to move forward, keep doing the same things, keep focusing on that exercise, keep focusing on the keto meals and not keto snacking. We I definitely need to be planning because we're going to be here through Friday and then we are gone for a week. We're going to be in Utah for half of next week and in Wyoming for the other half of next week at a family reunion. There are going to be some unique situations. I think I'm going to try to drop in the middle of this week, guys, and talk with you about how I plan for those. So, preview of coming attractions. But hope you've had a fantastic week. Thank you, as always, for being part of my journey day by day. Keep calm and keto on, my friends. We'll talk to you again soon.